Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this NLP Internet exclusive. Here you see Simply Contagious Craig Trace heading to the ring, and there is the Unequaled One, the Burning Hammer bad boy, the Internet sensation, the Unequaled One, Todd Sople, heading to the ring for this triple threat match with the instant star, Matt Taven. This match taken from AWE's September 6th show in Woburn, Massachusetts. And here we go as Sople pushes both men, but runs into a double back elbow by Trace and Taven. They whip him back up to his feet, whip him off the ropes. Sople holds on smartly, but gets dumped to the outside. Dear Lord, what a maneuver there by these Team NLP cohorts. Matt Taven and Craig Trace, and here we go. They're going to fight here as Taven whips Trace off the ropes with a high leg lariat. Beautifully executed by Taven. He's going to go for it again. Or maybe not, a flying forearm as Taven nips up. Taven on fire here so far as he throws Craig Trace to the outside. The crowd here in Woburn certainly seems to love the instant star, Matt Taven. Taven coming out strong here. This is exactly what he needed as he pushes the ref aside, and there's that slingshot into the front row almost onto both men. Dear Lord, what a maneuver there by the instant star, Matt Taven. All three men are down. The crowd here in Woburn is loving this. All three men trying to get their bearings here. Sople and Trace definitely got the worst of that, but that had to affect Taven at some point. That is just not a natural thing to do, to slingshot yourself to the outside of the ring onto that hard floor. But wait a minute, Sople pulls Taven up. Oh my God. Taven almost took a header. As Sople slides back in the ring, Trace tries to fire a clothesline, pushes Sople off the ropes, and a spine buster by Trace. This could be it. Referee out of position, but Matt Taven breaks up the cover anyways. And Craig Trace did not like that very much. This is the one thing about triple threat matches. Every man for himself, regardless of team affiliation. Oh, wait a minute. Taven with a slap to Trace's face. It looks like they're both going to get into it. But Sople comes in with the clothesline. And Sople, very proud of what he just did. He picks Trace up. Oh, a forearm to the side of the head. And now he picks Taven up. And a forearm to the side of his head. Whips Taven into the corner. Oh, a vicious chop to the chest of Craig Trace. And now a whip to Trace. Maybe going for that high knee he likes to favor. Oh, but Trace moved out of the way. He caught Taven, though. Trace with a clothesline. On to Sople, and now Sople falls into Taven's lap. But he moves out of the way at the last second with that knee, and Trace hit Taven. Taven definitely got the worst of that exchange. He got two knees right to the face. Trace turns around. Scrap buster by Sople, and this could... 1, 2, 2 count only. What action right here, folks. Sople, ever the opportunist, almost took advantage of that exchange and got himself a win. But Trace was able to kick out. Sople, he calls that the nightmare drive as he plants Trace down to the mat hard. And now what is he going for here? Maybe a half crab. Oh, wait a minute. That's that heel hook. That step over heel hook, and Trace is definitely in a bad way right here. Is he going to tap out? Taven super kicks Sople to make sure Trace would not tap out. What a smart move there by Taven. And now Taven hooking up Sople for the sharpshooter. Now is Sople going to tap out? Taven's got that cinched in. The referee asking Sople. Sople is not giving up. It looks like he's about to, though. What is Trace doing? Trace grabs him. Oh, my God. Reverse lung blower onto Taven. Taven trying to catch his breath, but Trace with that Fujiwara armbar trying to get Taven to tap out now. Sople still recovering from that sharpshooter, holding his back, trying to pull himself up on the ropes, it looks like. Trace has that Fujiwara armbar cinched in. If Sople isn't quick enough right here, Taven's going to tap out and Trace is going to take this match. But Sople with a senton backsplash. And what action we are witnessing here, folks. all three men wanting to win this match with every fiber in their being. This match isn't about titles, it's about pride. And you gotta respect that as Sople kicks Taven in the face. Dear Lord. But now Taven fighting back. Taven with a kick to the stomach to Sople. Front suplex maybe? Yes! Drills Sople with that front suplex. Taven getting the crowd into it. Taven standing moonsault. Beautiful move. 1, 2. 2 count only as Sople just barely got the shoulder up. And now Taven signaling maybe he's going to go up top for that frog splash he likes to use. Taven looked like he hurt his foot right there, trying to get the kinks out, so to speak. But Trace cuts him off on the top rope with a shot on another one. Now Trace grabbing Taven. Maybe going for a superplex? Sople is up now, though. Sople, wait a minute. Powerbomb. Oh my God, a Tower of Doom. And all three men are down again here, folks. And I'm not sure they're getting up after this one. Matt Taven definitely got the worst of that one. He was superplexed by Craig Trace from the top rope while Trace was being powerbombed by the unequaled one, Todd Sople. And the referee counting all three men down. This could be a draw. But Sople and Trace are starting to stir here. Sople up. Sople doesn't even know where he is. Trace with a chop to the chest. But I think that only angered the big man as Sople chops Trace, and Trace comes right back. Sople with another chop. These two men, former tag team partners in the West Coast Enterprise. Trace with a double chop. Sends Sople off the ropes. Almost hit Taven back elbow. And Trace with a clothesline. Sople doesn't even know where he is. Trace picks him up. TKO off the shoulders. Trace with the cover. 1, 2. 2 count only. Sople just barely gets the shoulder up again. Trace picking Sople up. Sends him off the rope. Sople reverses. Taven with a kick to Trace's face. Sople grabs him. That's the great equalizer by Sople. Wait a minute. Taven. Oh my God. That frog splash. 1, 2, 3. It's over. And what an ending there, folks. The instant star Matt Taven pulls it out here in Woburn, Massachusetts. Matt Taven timing that frog splash perfectly as Sople was coming down on the Trace with that great equalizer. And Taven pulls off the win here. And now Taven and Trace in the middle of the ring, they're talking. And now they're shaking hands. What a show of respect there by Matt Taven and Craig Trace. And now Trace hitting Sople and Taven doing the same. That just goes to show you, folks, there's no love lost between these men, especially between Sople and Taven, who will face off in a loser leaves NLP street fight on Friday night, November 7th at NLP's second anniversary show here in Woburn, Massachusetts at the Elks Lodge. In what is sure to be a brutal contest as Matt Taven celebrates with the crowd here. I'd like to thank AWE, the CWA. This is Billy Jackson signing off.